There's Sarah's house. Okay, so we're headed over to pick up Ben. Dad and I are in the rollback because we're picking up a Ford Taurus that was on a dirt road and hit a rock and punctured the transmission pan. So he lost all his transmission fluid, and without transmission fluid, you don't have any go-go juice. So we're gonna go over to Ben's, and Ben's gonna grab his 8.1 because I mean, this isn't a hard recovery, so we don't need any specialized equipment, and that one rides the best on dirt roads. We'll drive the rollback out till pavement ends, then we'll all jump in the 8.1 and buzz in there. 8.1.
Gonna be a long drive, couple hours there, couple hours back, but hopefully fairly uneventful. It is a nice day for a drive though. I love driving in the rain. We're from Oregon. I miss driving around in the rain. Boring to film though. Maybe we'll tell a few jokes. See if I can remember one. Oh, I heard one yesterday. It was pretty funny. There's two blondes, one on either side of a river. The first blonde yells across the river, says, "Hey, how do you get to the other side of the river?" And the other blonde yells back and says, "Don't be stupid. You're already there." I like that one. That's pretty funny. We'll catch you later. Yeah, that's a deep one. That tow truck should not be going through this. Tumbleweed drifts are pretty big. Check this out. They get caught in the fence.
So my wife and I were driving with the kids out on a Sunday drive, and we were on a dirt road. We were kind of by Soldier Pass, south of Eagle Mountain, and we get into a road that's got a little bit of a bank on both sides, and it kind of drops down, and there was tumbleweeds built up real tall, but I didn't see how far down the road went, and I thought, oh, I'll just push some of these out of the way. And we got about 20 feet into it, and the entire excursion was just covered. Like, it was 4 or 5 feet over the roof. We were just driving blind through all these tumbleweeds for probably 100 yards. It says we're still on the road.
It says we're still on the road.
Guys.
We're so buried.
Well, the time I'm thinking of, we went out there to look at that 80 acres that we ended up not being able to buy.
Oh, yeah. I remember the time you're talking about. That was pretty deep.
It completely submerged under it.
It wasn't as
cool.
much as the other time. We did get the blue diesel, though.
Looking good. You're still in the bottom. Veer right just a little.
Huh. Yeah,
that's full of water down there. Keep going to the right, to the right,
Whoa.
to the right.
Look at how many tumbleweeds he has on his hood.
Holy cow, you got tumbleweeds 20 feet above your truck. That is incredible.
Wow.
Take a picture.
We're videoing.
It disappeared.
I think you gotta go left a little bit, but I can't see you at all.
You wouldn't even know it was there.
Yeah, we could. That's how you hide a car, alright.
See the boom sticking up?
Yep. Wow. That was
pretty impressive.
He still has a ton of tumbleweeds.
You've got 10 feet of tumbleweeds on your roof.
The trail ride, remember the trail cleanup?
Oh yeah. Big puddle. Yeah.
That's a nice rock formation.
That is a pretty area over there. Look at that. How you doing?
I've been better, man. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah?
You guys
Are you
need
the
some
ones
help?
we're looking for?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
Alex.
Awesome.
You have the Taurus.
It looks like we're still a little ways away from your camp.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just decided to meet you out here because the road I took is that one right there.
Yeah.
You can either take that one or go all the way around.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you mind if I just come with you?
Yeah, we can make some
That's
room.
fine.
Take it right here.
Yeah.
I couldn't even see that there was a road.
No, that side is really dirty. It's a bit of a road for a Ford Taurus.
I'm aware. I was driving. I was like, this cannot be right. It wasn't right.
Oh, your phone GPS?
Yeah. Do not take a Ford Taurus off-roading.
Or if you do, make sure you have our number.
That's good advice, I think.
That's true. No, I was meeting some friends, right? I come out and I'm following GPS. Bad mistake. There's like this creek, it dips down. I'm going, it's not this one, but the next one actually. I go and I just smack my bumper. And I'm like, ooh, that hurts. And so I get out and look, and I'm like, oh, my bumper's messed up. Okay, that's fine. And then I keep driving, and then I just see this trail of liquid behind me, and I'm like, that's not good.
Yeah.
I get out, and it's my trans fluid, and I'm like, oh boy.
Well, we might need to pull it from the back to turn it around.
Yeah, might have to, but there might be a better spot up here too. Figured we'd take a look and then drive up and look around.
So here I was, stranded at like 2 in the morning. I have no service, and so I'm like, I was like, I had to call 911. I call it, they didn't answer. So I was just stuck. I had to walk back like 3 miles to try and get service. I know. It was,
That's pretty bad. 911 doesn't answer.
Right?
They were on lunch break.
It's like probably going all the way underneath to a control arm.
Yeah. That's what I assumed.
Okay, so we'll want to leave it off as much as we can.
I just knelt on a couple rocks. Right on the front.
It's right up here.
I think you can see it from right here. Side.
You see the pan?
Yeah,
The pan look dry?
it's the cooler.
That's really good news. That's a much less expensive fix for you.
And it's right behind the cover.
Okay.
So as soon as you pull this cover off, it's right there. So that's going to be an easy fix.
Dude, you guys are awesome. This is the
You
best
don't have
news.
anything in your truck, do you? We could probably bypass that cooler.
They're not push
Have some tools in my
on
pocket.
with hose clamp fittings. They're bolt-on fittings. You can see it right here. Yeah, that one's like a compression fitting style.
No hose, you can run it back to the return.
Yeah, you'd have to cut the hoses and then you'd have to buy hoses.
Well, it's the hose that's leaking.
No, it's the cooler.
I can see it drip right out of the hose right here. It might be both, but
Yeah, look right there. You can see it coming right out of the bottom of the,
yeah,
in
that
between those
this
fins.
hose right there, that tight corner.
It's there too.
When you look at it from the side, it looks like it's dripping right out the
Yeah,
bottom.
'cause you can see right there where it's coming out of the cooler right there.
Hey, Nelson, he's really hurt. I think he broke his leg. I said, ha ha.
Gonna have to put in four-wheel drive.
Should have brought my beaver nuggets.
Ain't a road trip unless we stop at buses.
I remember before straps, we used chains, and they're very unforgiving. These kinetic ropes are fantastic.
Yeah.
Be a fun place to bring Wanda's new Bronco.
Yeah, I can't wait to borrow it for some of these recoveries. I'm gonna look at the blue diesel and think I gotta drive 3 hours on a dirt road that's covered in rocks and bumps. Hey Ma, can I borrow your Bronco?
She might loan it to you. She already told me no. Gotta go way left. Oh wait, there's a big rock there.
Hang on a second, Ben.
To the right, I guess.
Okay, go ahead, just go real slow.
Tires over the rocks.
Yeah, try to put my passenger tire between those two over there. Driver's side up on top of this one.
You don't even think twice in the Montero on those.
Can't believe we made it through that without hitting the bottom on anything.
Put that in a garbage bag of water.
Leave it out in the rain, let Mother Nature wash it. Shot at it?
It slipped. Might as well just hook up the winch and...
It's at such an angle, all the fluid ran to the back of the pan. Boy Scout motto was, don't die, let's do it again.
That's a good one.
Okay, so where are we headed now?
Just really the nearest mechanic shop.
He lives in Cottonwood Heights.
Jepson's on the way home.
Yeah.
Just drop it at Jepson's. Sweet. Deal. And break!
And we are homeward bound.
Never been so excited. Never been so excited. Oh man.
Glad we could bring you guys along with us. So, say goodbye to all the people out there on YouTube
Oh
land.
why? I hope I'm famous.
See you on the next one.